Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to level up your money, mindset, and life. You are now locked into the 24K Life Podcast, the show where limits get shattered and average just won't cut it. And now, your host, advisor, author, and money coach, the man on a mission to help you live your best life, Derick Gant, Mr. 24K Life himself.
Yay. Hey, welcome to the 24K Life Podcast. I'm your host, Derick Gant. And
ladies and gentlemen,
here, we do not like mediocrity. We can't take mediocrity. You know, Nick Saban, one of the most prolific coaches of all time, said once that mediocrity doesn't like excellence, and excellence doesn't like mediocre. You know, people who are willing to accept the status quo can't understand people that are constantly pushing, pulling, and digging for what's rightfully theirs at the next level. Well, at the 24K Life, we're looking to elevate your life. And today, we're talking about how you can automate your finances to help you fix your past decisions, to help you fix past problems so that in the future, you can be way more comfortable, because the goal is to head towards financial freedom. It's not to be excruciatingly wealthy. And if that is your goal, more power. But let me tell you that this is a step along the way. Structuring your finances in a way that helps you to remove responsibilities of lower level insignificant things like paying your light bill down to an automated system that will help you. Your goal at a higher level is just to check those things. But I'm going to walk you through how you can do that so that you can understand the benefits of not worrying about certain things, and also understand how the wealthy continue to get wealthier. And they do it in part through creating multiple streams of income. And they're able to create those multiple streams of income because they're not focusing on the small stuff. And we're going to get you in the same boat where you're not focusing on the small things and you're consistently looking at what's going to level you up and take you higher.
I'm sure you've heard the news. Financial freedom is within your reach, thanks to Derick Gant. With over 25 years of experience, Derick's 24K Life philosophy transforms everyday challenges into stepping stones for success. Imagine mastering your finances, setting and crushing your goals, and shifting your mindset to elite levels. Derick empowers you with tools for financial freedom and measurable results. His strategies are crafted to ensure you live the life you've always dreamed of. From his book to engaging workshops and online content, Derick's insights are designed just for you. Start your journey today and turn your aspirations into achievements. Visit DerickGant.com. It's time to live your 24K life. Are you ready?
Are you feeling stuck in...
Hey, I hope you're ready. Listen, if you are feeling like you can do more, like you should be doing more, like you should have more, like, man, I've been working for 20 years and I shouldn't be struggling. Let me put you on, right? Let me put you on game. So the reality is that you have to follow the structure of financial freedom. And that structure begins with an incredible foundation, a cornerstone of solidarity of your financial disposition. That means that you have controlled your debt. At the very minimum of your foundation, you have stopped the bleeding, meaning that you're making at least what you bring in the house is going out of the house. You're not bleeding, you're not overextended. So we got to get debt free first. That's step number one. That's getting your foundation together. Part of that foundation is, while you're getting out of debt, make sure that you're consistently saving along the way. You can't just get out of debt and then it takes 2-3 years to get out of debt. Now you're broke. So now you have to save up some money to invest, and it's going to take you another 3 years. Do both at the same time. We can show you how to structure that. But for now, just trust me that if you structure a plan to where your discretionary income is such that it allows you to put away even $200-300 a month, you're going to be really happy if you simultaneously are paying down your debts. It's not impossible, very doable, and we show clients how to do it each and every day, which means that we know it can be done. But you have to stop the bleeding For most of us, that means stop charging on credit cards. You can't get out of debt by adding to debt. So stop charging your cards. Say, I'm going to pull these cards out of my wallet. I'm not going to use them unless there's an emergency and I don't have an emergency fund. So we're looking at our foundation. We're building an emergency fund. We're reducing our debt, and that is going to make us more stable, because the less debt that you have, the more powerful your income becomes. So understand that that's step number one. Step number two, you want to get to the point to where you have a big reserve in your checking account and in your savings account. Your goal is to have a month's worth of expenses in your checking account. Your other goal is to have 3 months worth of expenses in an emergency fund. So you have 4 months worth of expenses set aside so that you can control any opportunity that comes up. That opportunity may be against you or may be for you. You know, you might lose your job, or you might have an investment opportunity that you can take a look at. But with a solid financial foundation, give yourself the room and the capacity to even consider multiplying your income through future investments. That's one of the key strategies. Now, along the way, be sure to participate in your company's retirement plan. Most companies offer a 401k plan with matching dollars. You know what? You're just giving money away if you're not taking advantage of that match. A lot of people will come to me and say, hey, I want to give you some money to invest for me. You're the guy. You can get this done. I know, I trust you. I heard all about you. And the truth of the matter is, no matter how much an advisor can improve your portfolio, an advisor cannot compete with the return that you get on the company match of your investments. Simply stated, if you're putting in $1 and they're giving you a quarter, that's a 25% return. You're never going to get a 25% return month after month, year after year from any advisor, any investment, and that's why you're walking away from money. So make sure that you include that. You might not be able to do it right off the rip, but wow, why not get started? Even if it's $50, $100 a pay period, start taking that match. You're also taking advantage of tax deferment, meaning that the money that goes in your 401k plan, including the match, is not taxed until you take it out. If you're going to retire in 20 years, man, that's 20 years of tax-free growth. So you have your foundational strategy. You have your next step. You have the step after that, which is to begin to put money in your 401k. So we're going to get our emergency fund. We're going to start saving. We're going to save enough that where we have 4 months worth of reserves. After we hit 4 months, we're going to make sure that we're putting money into our 401k program. And now comes the deal. Once you get to this point, which could take years, once you get to this point, now you can take a serious look at automating your bills. We want to spend more time working on our investment strategy, working on learning about how to use our skill sets to create multiple streams of income. We don't want to spend time worrying about bills. We want to put those things on automatic, and there's a couple ways to do it. I'm not a big fan of companies just in my checking account paying the bills. So one way to do it is to go straight to the companies and have them automatically pay. You then have to check and make sure that what they're charging you is accurate, or at the very least, similar to what it's been the prior months. If you don't like that strategy, a strategy I like is to put all of my bills into my checking account. So you know there's a bill pay online in your bank account. Go online on your telephone, on your computer, put all of your bills in there. And you can do this even before you're prepared for the automation. And you go in and then all of your bills are there. And all you have to do is type in the amount for each bill and hit pay. And you can pay your bills once a month, because the goal is to minimize the amount of time, either through automation or simplification, to be able to focus on those bills. And if you have a month's worth of expenses in your checking account, you can now automate that, or at the very least, sit down once a month and pay all the bills. Yes, some bills are going to get paid early, but no bills will get paid late. So you're going to select the time of the month that your mortgage is due and your car payments due, sit down, make all of those payments. If you have them automated through the companies and you're comfortable with that and you want to sit down with the rest of the bills, That's good too. You simply have to make sure you're not using your operation account, your bill pay account, as a part of your spending. So you can't be going to the store, to the movies, to the hair salon with the same account that you are paying your light bill, your gas bill, your electric bill. Because if you have things automated, you don't want them to bounce, because now they're going to charge you a late fee. The bank's going to charge you a bounce check fee. And that's why we want a full month's worth of expenses in the account, including the fact that you have direct deposits coming soon. It's a very slick system. It works very well to automate, and it gives you an opportunity to automate your savings, like I mentioned with your 401k, and to automate your emergency fund savings in your own home, because you can tell your bank account to automatically transfer funds from one account to the next account, understanding that that is for your long-term growth, that's for your travel, that's for home repair, and it can be endless what you can do.
You need to watch this if you struggle with feeling stuck in life. I'll show you how to get the best version of yourself with the 24K Life Code. The 24K Life Code by Derick Gant isn't just a book, it's your blueprint to extraordinary living. Imagine understanding yourself so deeply that your goals, strengths, and passions become crystal clear. That's the power of. But knowing isn't enough. The next step? It's about turning those insights into deliberate moves that lead you to success. And guess what? It's not as hard as you think. Now let's talk mindset and replaces limiting beliefs with a focus on growth and prosperity. It's about seeing opportunities, not obstacles. Finally, we have. Align your daily activities with your true values and watch your life transform. The 24K Life Code is your map to financial stability and a life filled with purpose and abundance. Ready to live unapologetically and authentically? Your greatness awaits.
Yep, your greatness is waiting for you if you do the right things right. You have to be willing to be different. Everybody's out here spending, swiping, right? Everybody's ordering from Amazon all day, every day. Everyone is in the instant gratification mode, but you don't have to be. It is not going to serve you to spend every dime that comes in your house. What's going to serve you is having a structured, disciplined plan with a solid foundation and a solid strategy to move forward. If you are in a relationship and your spending is partly shared with someone else, you both need to get on the same page. So you sit down, you figure out how much it takes to operate your home. Both parties contribute that dollar amount into the operation account, the bill pay account, the general fund, whatever you want to call it for your family, and that covers the bills. No one goes in that account except for the person that's paying monthly bills. I promise you, when you budget your savings, just like you budget your water bill, when you budget your home repair potential fund or your travel fund, like you do a bill, if you make all these things a bill, they automatically get funded, and you now know what's left over. When I tell you that discipline is freedom, I'm not joking. Understanding that all of your bills are paid, money is not an issue for you, gives you the freedom to decide where do you want to travel because you know how much is left. What do you want to do next because you have all of your core bills taken care of. You have that freedom to go explore and to find those other streams of income. And I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you right now. Go out and Google 7 streams of income of self-made millionaires, and they will show you all of the different streams that are potentially available to you. This step of automation that we're talking about today is nothing more than a step towards financial wellness, towards financial freedom. It is not the step, it's a step. The next step is going to come up with the multiple streams of income. We got to get you making passive income. That's income that comes into your home no matter what else is happening. That could be rental income. It could be sales from a book. It could be royalties. There are so many available that you don't know about. But trust me, now that you're listening to the 24K Life, you're aware of what's been holding you back, which is you, and you get yourself under control. You master your emotions. You're not spending based on emotions. See, people eat emotionally, they spend emotionally, they sleep emotionally. I don't judge. I simply share with you, luckily for me, when I'm in a weird space, I go to sleep. I don't eat and I don't spend. So I'm not really hurting myself. I'm revitalizing. I got a reset button. I think it's the best one of all. If you're going to run to, a crutch, that sleep, that nap, that reset, maybe it's meditation or walking in the sand in the ocean, but find one that doesn't cost you money, that doesn't hurt you personally. I mean, drinking hurts people personally. People always run to the bottle, right? Not everybody, but some. So as you can see, I'm giving you ideas. I'm giving you examples of crutches that people run to. Just make sure your crutch is a positive one or one that won't hurt you. I'm a big fan of taking a time out. People that don't take a time out combust, right? They internally combust. That's not you. You're here so that you can learn how to manage your money so that you have the capacity to delve into the gifts that you were given that are going to manufacture more money for you. Whatever gift you have for the world is coming along with the monetization strategy. No matter what it is, maybe you sing and make people feel better. Maybe you teach math and you make people smarter and get to the next level so they can go get a job. Maybe you're like me and you help people get out of debt, get finances out of the way so they can focus on what they're internally great at. And that's the key to your financial future. Doing what you love, doing what you're great at, doing what comes naturally for you as a talent or a skill set. I promise you, when you get there, the world's going to pay for it. They are willing, meaning the world, to pay for excellence by any means necessary because we were all taught to be our absolute best. Doesn't mean we do it. It just means that we were taught that. That means we are attracted to that. That's why we love entertainers that have massive abilities. That's why we love sports athletes. That's why we love Pavarotti and amazing art, because it is delivering a value at the highest level of excellence possible. And we are attracted to that, which is why people will pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to go to a football game or to a Beyonce concert, because they're attracted to the greatness. But here's the truth. Greatness is within you as well. You don't have to go outside of you looking for it. It's in you. The goal is to pull it out.
That's how we do it on the 24K Life Podcast. Your host, Derick Gant, just dropped the gems to help you crush fear, build wealth, and live unapologetically at the highest level. Don't keep this to yourself. Share it, tag it, spread it, and make sure you hit up 24klifecode.com and download the 24K Life app to keep the fire burning. Until next time, shine brighter, stay golden, and
That's
keep
it.
living your
Wrap it up.
24K life.